Did you know that your used coffee grounds can be a secret weapon in the garden? It's true! Just like we love to find new life for vintage treasures, those leftover coffee grounds can find a new purpose right in your backyard. Today, we're diving into surprising ways to use coffee grounds that'll have your plants perking up. We're talking lusher blooms, happier veggies, and a more vibrant garden overall. This one's for all you beginner gardeners looking to give your green thumb a boost. Using what you already have to create something beautiful and productive. That's what we love. Our first tip takes us straight to the heart of the matter, the soil. The foundation of any thriving garden starts with healthy, nutrient-rich soil. Just like we nourish our bodies with good food, our plants need good food too. They rely on the soil to provide them with the essential nutrients they need to grow and flourish. And you know what? Coffee grounds are like a superfood for your garden. They are an excellent source of organic matter and can significantly improve soil structure. Yes, coffee grounds are rich in nitrogen, which plants absolutely love. Nitrogen is a crucial component for plant growth, aiding in the development of lush green foliage. It's one of the essential nutrients that helps them grow big and strong, especially leafy greens. Nitrogen promotes healthy leaf growth, making your greens more vibrant and nutritious. Think about those vibrant lettuces, spinach, and kale you love to toss into your salads. They thrive with a nitrogen boost. The more nitrogen they get, the healthier and more robust they become. Now, here's how you use coffee grounds as fertilizer. It's simple and effective, and you'll be amazed at the results. Once your coffee's brewed and you've enjoyed that first delicious cup, don't toss the grounds. Those used coffee grounds are packed with nutrients that your plants will love. Instead, sprinkle a thin layer around the base of your plants. This helps to slowly release nutrients into the soil as the grounds break down. Imagine it like adding a sprinkle of pepper to your favorite dish. You don't want to overdo it. Too much can overwhelm the plants and the soil. A light dusting is all you need. This ensures that the nutrients are released gradually and evenly. This is especially important with coffee grounds because too much can make your soil acidic. It's always a good idea to test your soil's pH levels to ensure it stays balanced. Think of it like this. Just like we enjoy a cup of coffee but wouldn't want to drink gallons of it, our plants appreciate coffee grounds in moderation. Overdoing it can lead to nutrient imbalances. A little goes a long way. Even a small amount of coffee grounds can make a big difference in your garden's health. So sprinkle those grounds around your leafy greens, give them a gentle scratch into the soil, and watch them flourish. This simple act can lead to a bountiful harvest. You're not just recycling, you're giving your garden a natural boost. Coffee grounds can also be added to your compost pile, enriching it with valuable nutrients. And that, my friends, is a simple way to create a happier, healthier garden, one coffee ground at a time. By incorporating coffee grounds into your gardening routine, you're fostering a sustainable and thriving environment for your plants. Let's face it, dealing with pests in the garden can be a real downer. They can turn your beautiful, thriving garden into a battleground, leaving you frustrated and your plants damaged. Those pesky critters seem to always go for the tastiest plants, don't they? It's like they have a radar for your most prized greens. But don't worry, coffee grounds are here to save the day. Yes, that's right, the same coffee grounds that give you a morning boost can also boost your garden's defenses. If you've been battling garden pests, coffee grounds might just be the answer. They're an eco-friendly, cost-effective solution that's easy to implement. You see, coffee grounds have a strong, slightly bitter aroma that we humans love, but slugs, snails, and ants? Not so much. They find it quite offensive, actually. The scent acts as a natural deterrent, making your garden less appealing to these unwanted visitors. So, how do you use coffee grounds to deter these unwanted visitors? It's easier than you might think. It's simple. Just sprinkle a bit around the base of plants that pests love to munch on. This creates a barrier that pests are reluctant to cross. Think about your hostas, those beautiful leafy plants that slugs seem to find irresistible. A ring of coffee grounds can protect them from becoming a slug buffet. Or your strawberry patch, where snails love to make a feast. Coffee grounds can help keep your strawberries safe and sound. A protective ring of coffee grounds around these plants can make all the difference. It's like creating a fragrant fence that pests just don't want to cross. The scent acts as a natural barrier, confusing those pests and sending them searching for a less potent snack. They'll move on to find something less offensive to their senses. It's like creating a fragrant fence around your precious plants. And it's not just slugs and snails. Ants are also deterred by the strong smell of coffee grounds. And the best part? You're not only recycling, but you're also giving pests the boot naturally. It's a sustainable way to keep your garden healthy. No harsh chemicals, just the power of coffee. This means you're not introducing any harmful substances into your garden ecosystem. It's a win-win for you and your garden. You enjoy a delicious cup of coffee and your plants get to thrive without being nibbled on. Plus, you're making good use of something that would otherwise go to waste. Now that's what I call a happy garden. So next time you brew a pot of coffee, remember that your garden can benefit from those grounds just as much as you do. Now, let's talk about composting. Composting is a fantastic way to recycle organic waste and create nutrient-rich soil for your garden. If you're composting, coffee grounds are like a treat for your compost pile. They're not just waste, they're a valuable resource. They're chock full of nitrogen, which is essential for breaking down organic matter. Nitrogen is a key component that helps microorganisms thrive and decompose materials faster. Think of your compost pile like a big, happy family dinner. Each ingredient plays a crucial role in creating a balanced meal. You've got your browns, things like dried leaves, twigs, and shredded paper. These are your carbon-rich materials. And your greens, kitchen scraps, grass clippings, and yes, you guessed it, coffee grounds. These are your nitrogen-rich materials. Coffee grounds are like the perfect side dish, adding a boost of nitrogen to balance out the carbon-rich browns. This balance is key to creating a nutrient-rich compost that your plants will absolutely love. A well-balanced compost pile leads to healthier, more vibrant plants. So, how do you add coffee grounds to your compost? It's easy. You don't need any special tools or techniques. Just sprinkle them in with your other compost ingredients, making sure to distribute them evenly. Give it a good mix, ensuring that the coffee grounds are well incorporated with the other materials, and let nature do its thing. Over time, the materials will break down and transform. The microorganisms in your compost pile will go to work breaking down those coffee grounds, along with everything else, transforming them into a rich, fertile, earthy compost that's like black gold for your garden. This compost will enrich your soil and promote healthy plant growth. It's like magic, but instead of a magic wand, we're using coffee grounds. The transformation is truly remarkable, and the result is a thriving, productive garden that's good for the environment and good for your soul. By composting, you're not only reducing waste, but also creating a sustainable future for your garden. Now, let's talk about giving those tiny seeds the best possible start in life. Did you know coffee grounds can actually improve drainage and add a bit of nutrition when mixed into potting soil? It's true. Those coffee grounds, with their slightly coarse texture, create tiny air pockets in the soil, which helps with drainage. Good drainage is crucial for seedlings because soggy soil can lead to root rot, and nobody wants that. Now, here's how to use coffee grounds in your seed starting mix. When you're filling your seed trays or pots, simply add a small amount of coffee grounds to your potting mix. Think about a tablespoon or two per pot. Remember, a little goes a long way. Gently mix it in with your hands, just like you're folding ingredients into a cake batter. This is especially beneficial for root vegetables like carrots and radishes. Those little seeds need all the help they can get to push through the soil and develop strong roots. So give your seeds a head start with a little coffee ground boost. It's a simple step that can make a world of difference in the health and vigor of your seedlings. There you have it. Who knew that something as simple as used coffee grounds could hold so much potential for your garden? It's all about using what you already have to grow happy, healthy plants. From boosting growth to deterring pests, composting, and even giving your seedlings a head start, coffee grounds are a versatile tool for any gardener. And remember, a little goes a long way. So, next time you brew a pot of coffee, don't toss those grounds. Instead, think of them as a gift to your garden. Sprinkle them around your plants, add them to your compost, or mix them into your seed starting mix. Watch as your garden thrives, and feel good knowing that you're not only recycling, but also nurturing your plants with a natural, sustainable resource. Because at the end of the day, Gardening is about more than just beautiful blooms and bountiful harvests. It's about connecting with nature, using what we have wisely, and creating something beautiful and nourishing with our own hands. And that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more beginner-friendly gardening tips. We're all about finding simple, creative ways to make gardening fun and accessible for everyone. So grab your coffee grounds, get out there, and start planting. Remember, even the smallest actions can make a big difference. Happy gardening!